I'm gonna be making a cherry pie, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it. So first you need your mixing bowl, and you're going to be taking flour. This is about 2 cups, and put it in your bowl with some butter. That should be cut up, and it's about 2 sticks. They should be cut up into about like pea-sized pieces, and you're going to be mixing that together. Them like mixed in pretty well. You're gonna want to take about 6 to 8 tablespoons of water, which isn't very much, into this so that you can make your dough-like paste. This is water. We're gonna start with about 6 for now. And as we're mixing this together, gotta make sure we get them very small. And then we're going to roll it out on a mat and put it on the pie. Okay, so now that I've mixed it well and it looks like this, I'm gonna take about half of it, roughly, and make a dough ball in this. And then I'm going to leave the dough ball in here for a second, and then flour my surface like this. So that the dough doesn't stick to the mat, so you can easily get it into your pan. And I'm also gonna flour my rolling pin so the dough doesn't stick to the rolling pin. Then I'm gonna take the dough ball that I just made in the bowl, and with clean hands, I'm gonna roll it out into a circle. And it needs to be a circle because your pie pan is a circle. And see how the dough just stuck to my rolling pin? It means I did not get enough flour on it. And I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on the dough now. I've kind of rolled it out a little bit just so it will stop sticking to my rolling pin. And once it's roughly a circle, which this needs a little bit more in some of the dead end pieces. So you just kind of take some of the bits of the extra dough and put it on the side. And then like that, I have a circle. And then you're gonna grab your pie plate or pan. And then we're gonna flip it over and gently under the mat, push so it doesn't stick to the mat. Like that, gently. That's why it's very important to flour your mat before you do this, so that it doesn't stick too much. Oops. And then if this happens, you can just squish the dough back together. Or where it rips, or whatever happens in that place. You can take just a bit of dough and patch it up. And usually you'll have extras like this, and you can use that extra to put it on some sides like this, so that you don't have a low side. And now we have this. Okay, then I'm gonna add the cherries, which I have in a can. It's just cherry pie filling. I'm gonna put it in just like that. And then you're gonna roll this out put it in your oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how golden the crust is. And since my pie crust was a little bit small on one side, I'm gonna make sure I make it even-ish throughout the whole pie. And I'm rotating the mat so that I keep everything into place. Again, and flip it over onto your mat, onto your pie. Once you put on the top, you're gonna wanna poke like 2 holes in it so that your pie can, quote unquote, breathe. Sometimes I make silly faces in my pies because they're fun. But you don't have to do that. Just a little breathing. So I basically am squeezing the sides so that it seals the inside of the pie. And that's it. Now you put it in the oven.